So we're getting into the game right now.
Yep. All right, good match out. Not trying to eat a bunch of percent from this Game & Watch. So I'm trying to think about, like, I feel like Game & Watch is such a strong, like, that when he combos you, like, he can follow you all over the stage.
Yeah. Well, what I'm just noticing immediately is Game & Watch relies so much on his down tilt. Down tilt is such a great move on Game & Watch, but what you just saw there actually happened a few seconds ago that actually started that whole exchange that resulted in Hungrybox taking the stock off Dakpo was Jigglypuff can
nice.
pretty... That was nice. Jigglypuff can actually pretty easily float right above that down tilt and go in and throw in a back air.
Sure, yeah. I think Jigglypuff definitely has some strong tools in the neutral. That being said, Game & Watch has probably one of the best punish games on floaties in the entire game. Like, he can convert in places that other characters can only dream of. And look at that, up the out of shield and nair, and that's going to take the stock. It's really rough. I believe the optimal DI when you get up beat out of shield, or like you get like start hit with that up beat combo starter, is no DI, if I'm not mistaken. Like, his pretty much Game & Watch will have like some sort of guaranteed conversion out of it otherwise.
Oh, that Dakpo is pretty greedy.
But he doesn't get to eat any punish for it, so. Yep.
Gets him up in the air, but at this point,
Hungrybox
is just a little bit too high percent for him to get those same conversions he was looking off of.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jigglypuff is so light, he's gonna die, or she's gonna die so much earlier to like Game & Watch's strong hitboxes.
Yeah, things like Nair off the top are going to be really good in this matchup.
Even down tilt off the side, like that last one almost killed, you know? Good roll. Oh, just got some. Right now, I'm feeling like Game & Watch is definitely benefiting more from having the wide stage than Jigglypuff. He's had much stronger stage control in the center and been able to, like, his combo starters have been really strong. Like, he's been able to kind of set up the way he wants to and play his game. Nice down air to up smash, though.
HBox is finally going to find that kill there.
Mad consistent with that setup in Melee. A lot of Puffs have trouble with it for some reason. Good to see him finding application for it here in Project M as well.
Look at that aerial mobility with him throwing out those nairs in the center. He's just moving around, making that circular movement pattern.
Good crouch cancel on the pound. That could have been trouble for Dakpo otherwise. You know, all this time we've been... Okay. That's a really strong hit. Jigglypuff gonna die real early to that too. Definitely gonna want a larger stage, I think, for this counter pick. So I don't know if this is the best of 3 or 5, but I would expect that Dreamland will be the band.
No, he banned
Delfinos and...
Do you know which stage has the larger blast zones?
Dreamland.
Dreamland does?
Dreamland's ceiling is actually somewhat of an outlier. If you pull some stage data for like the Nebraska 9 specifically, its ceiling is much taller than the median and the mean.
Really?
But we're here on Smashville. Interesting choice. Definitely Game & Watch wants to have a lot of platforms, so I can see how this could benefit Hungrybox here, taking away one of his more powerful assets.
And there's the rest setup.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that, right? Like, that's always online with Hungrybox.
And again, such a strong hitbox on that credit card. Did you call it the credit card?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe a box?
Yeah, no, I've heard of cake box as well.
Cake box? Yeah. It's a credit card, though.
Dakpo's just getting so much off of these grabs.
Yeah, I feel like he's not trying to like commit too hard either. Like he's just trying to like bait Hungrybox into like unsafe approaches and counter punishing with fair and down tilt and other similar moves.
And he's also not extending his combos out too long.
Yeah, true.
He's getting the damage where he can, but he's not, you know, trying to push too far because he knows if he does, there's always the opportunity for that rest.
HBox has definitely looked pretty strong when he has Dakpo in the corner though. I feel like that's where he's built up most of his percent so far throughout this set. Good nair. Okay, calls out the downer attempt. And that up B, that's...
The up B out of shield comes out so quick.
Yeah, so quick, and it's such a good combo breaker. But then not only that, it also sets up for like some of his strongest punishes. No tech. Good mix-up from what hbox had been previously doing in that situation. I like the use of up air too to keep these juggles going.
But Dakpo always seems to be able to double jump out of this.
Yeah.
Whenever hungrybox gets him in the air. Oh, he's very low.
Oh, try to get him again.
Oh my god.
Here we go. hbox now with the two-stock lead. I like that he's not getting clipped by like the down smash reads. Like he's being really safe with how he's coming back from the ledge. Good spacing on those back airs. The bacon seems like it's really strong in this matchup. Interrupts hungrybox's like how he's trying to move around the stage. Kind of seems to almost function like a more vertical like Falco's laser in that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it serves generally the same purpose to, you know, create stage presence.
Yeah, confirm into hits. There we go. Good trade. Yep.
Well, I think hungrybox might have actually kept Dakpo alive there.
Yeah, I think you might be right. That being said, he still has a pretty decent lead here. I think hbox is the type of player who is going to be mentally strong enough, I think, to close this out, even if he loses the stock here. And we'll see.
Dakpo's going to have some big combos in order to bring this back. That back air is going to put him in a really bad spot.
Yep.
That back air is going to do it.
Just like sharking around his shield, just waiting for him to drop.
Yep. Critical point in the set, game 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited that we got to see some adaptation here. It's always refreshing to see players characters like Jigglypuff that are kind of considered to be low tier in Project M. You know, and obviously hungrybox is extremely proficient, but it's cool to see him representing at this high level and this deep into the bracket.
And you say, you know, Jigglypuff is considered to be low tier in Project M. What makes her low tier in your opinion? Because I've heard a lot of different arguments for. I think it's pretty well agreed that she's not the best character, but what
I think with some of the melee high tiers, I think what really makes them like quote unquote lower tier is not so much that they have become worse, but that the rest of the cast is so much buff. Like if you think about like the top tiers in melee, a lot of them like have very exploitable recoveries, or at least like Jigglypuff can put in the work to go very deep and edge guard them. In general, there are a lot more strong characters with really good recoveries in Project M, and I think that makes Jigglypuff's presence in the meta less prominent.
Yeah, you share the exact same opinion I do.
Yep.
That it all has to do with the recoveries of characters in DM.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know, hbox clearly showing he doesn't care about that because he's going up 2 stocks immediately.
Yeah.
But is great DI. Make sure he doesn't die off the top to that nair. But that one's going to do it. I don't care how well you DI that. He DI'd it well, but
the nair is enormous too. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, no.
You can't escape. You can't escape this 2D menace. I like that. I like when he just clips Dakpo with the nair and then fades away. And Dakpo's unable to get like a shield. You know, he's able to punish it all.
Well, he grabs him out of that miss forward smash.
Yep.
Dakpo actually opts to recover high close to the platform that time instead of going for the ledge.
These are 2 of the lightest characters in the game, so when their strong moves connect, these characters are gonna die.
Oh my god!
Will he live though? Yeah,
he's gonna live.
He's got 2. Oh,
no, he won't!
Though. That's actually hilarious. Project M, I don't care what you say about it, like, this game is so fun. There's still, and like, even the silliness,
it's just fun. Like, I don't know, out of all the Smash games, I love Melee, but like, this PM's just fun.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Alright. Oh no, Dakpo, that's not a good spot for you to be in.
Okay, good fair. Yep, and misses the stage tech again.
That time.
So there